Okay, today we're going to do a little finger picking pattern. It's you know, beginner slash intermediate. If you've done a little finger picking, it should be pretty easy. But if you haven't, you know, you might have to work just a little bit to learn the pattern. But I'm going to try to simplify it as much as I can and give you something that you can just play around with when you're just basically playing chords. So aside from strumming, you know, you should probably be doing some picking. You know, like some arpeggio type patterns, which I know a lot of you are doing. So this involves some of that, but with a little bit of hammering on, which is, you know, this kind of thing. So that's kind of the idea. You can play around with that a lot. But first, before we start doing the hammering, I want to show you what I'm doing over here in the right hand. And this is kind of the real secret of what we're doing right here. Is we just kind of got our hand going back and forth. I've got these two fingers basically kind of glued to each other, and I'm picking on the upstroke, and I'm strumming or hitting these bass notes on the downstroke. So real slow, it looks like speed it up. It's a funny thing, you know, your hand is just locked. And after you start doing this a little bit, you won't even be thinking that much at all about whether you're on an up or a down. I'm sort of wiggling my hand just a little bit as I go down and up. See how my knuckles wiggle a little there. So and sometimes we bang those notes and it sounds cool, you know. It's sort of like a string popping technique, really. I'm sometimes kind of really slapping that string, but you can work up to that, you know, as you get more comfortable. Let's go back to the basics, though. I'm on an A minor right now. I'm just alternating between picking the D and the A string, E minor, and I'm just picking the E and the A string here. Now I'm going to add the hammer. It really adds a whole new thing to it. A minor, E minor, up to C. A minor, E minor, up to G, C, A minor, E Let's go back to this hand. I think you get the idea there on the right hand, and let's just make sure that you see what's going on over here. E, I'm hitting the E string. A minor. It's really hard to do here. I gotta put my hand back down there. I'm hitting the A string and the D string. Pretty much on all of these, I'm hitting the root string and the one directly below it. If I'm on my E minor, I'm doing these two guys. If I'm on my A minor, I'm doing these two guys. C, I'm doing these two. On my G, I'm doing these two. I'm doing the root and then this, hammering this guy right below it. And you can do your D. So I'm hitting D and I'm hammering that G string back to the E minor. So give that a try.